Hello, everybody. Welcome to Biology at Woodland Community College. So this class is an online class, and it is 18 weeks, so as long as a semester, and you are going to have work every week that is going to include watching videos and reading and doing some data analysis, maybe some experiments on your own. This whole class is about biology. Biology is about the study of life, which is very important to us because we are alive. And so, of course, we should know about what being alive is all about. My name is Dr. Rogers. And just to tell you a little bit about me, I've been teaching at Woodland Community College for 12 years, ever since 2012. And I've taught a lot of different biology classes in a lot of different formats. So I've taught in person and hybrid and online, and I'm available for you anytime. If you ever have a question, please shoot me an email, and then I'll try to answer your question. You can send me as many emails as you want. I will get to it as soon as I can, so probably within that day. And if the email exchange doesn't work, we can always do like a video chat, and we can set that up, and I'll send you a link, and we can just do like a quick Zoom meeting if you would like. So that's me. I unfortunately don't get to meet you in person. However, I do get to know you through all your work, and I look forward to being your teacher this semester, and I hope that this online format works for you. It is very, very important that you manage your time. I give you all the assignments on a Monday, and those assignments are due on this following Sunday. So you have the entire week to do the work. And so it is important that you use time management to get it done. I don't allow, I do allow late work, but you are penalized when it's late. And that's because I give you plenty of time to get the work done. So my advice is to get it done early in the week. So just in case something happens, you're not at the last minute. You're like, oh no, I can't get it done. So get it done early. It's very important. And that's the hard part about doing an online class. The good part about doing an online class is that you can work it around whatever schedule you have. So if you have to work during the day, no problem. You can do the class at night or in the early morning, which is when I really like to work. So it's up to you. So I hope that you enjoy this class. This video is going to go through the syllabus with you, so you can pause the video and pull up the syllabus, or you can just stay and I will pull up the syllabus and go through all the parts so you can see. Okay? So it's nice to meet you, and I will see you in class. I emailed to you, and also you can find it on the first page of Module 1 in Canvas. So please follow along with me, and we can go through the syllabus together. So like I said, my name is Dr. Stephanie Rogers. My old last name used to be Touchman, but I just recently changed it to Rogers. So sometimes you'll find Touchman. Like I said, if you have any questions, please send me an email. This is my email address through Woodland Community College, but the best way to send me an email is just through Canvas, because it'll send me notification, and then I know that there's an email there. I will check the emails every day, and if you want a video conference, then we will set that up through the emails. Okay, so this is an online format, like I said, and this class is going to be 18 weeks long. And so we start August 12th and we go all the way to December 11th. Each week starts on a Monday, ends on a Sunday. Everything is due on Sunday. So I'm just going to dump all the assignments at you at once, and it is up to you how you're going to get them done. Each week is different. Some weeks are lighter, some weeks are heavier. So you need to look and plan accordingly. Okay, so the materials that you will need for this class: you will need a computer or a device. All the material is going to be in Canvas. Canvas works best on Google Chrome. So if you do not have a computer or a device or the internet, please let me know, and then I can hook you up with somebody at Woodland Community College, and then they can help you. The website to access Canvas is here, and you probably have already accessed it, or you wouldn't be watching this video. It is very important that you get a notebook, because every week there are lecture videos and readings that you have to go through. And it's very good to take notes, because one, helps you learn when you write something down. And two, all the quizzes are open notes. And so if you have the notes, it'll just be easier for you to take the quizzes and the tests. The textbook that is used in this class is optional, because I'm providing all the text for you in Canvas. Okay, so I literally cut and paste all the text material into the pages in the modules, and therefore you don't have to have a textbook. However, some people like to have a hard copy of text. And if you are one of those who needs like an analog version of the work, then you can definitely get the book. The book is offered in the bookstore, or you can get it online, any way you buy your books. Okay, so the course description. This is Bio 10. It's a general introductory course that is just going to teach you and introduce you to what biology is all about. This class goes over a very large range, anywhere from little tiny bacteria all the way to ecosystems. And so there's so much detail in all those topics, and we are not going to go into crazy detail. I'm just introducing the topics to you. If you do get excited about any of these topics, you can then go and take some more classes and further your knowledge. The student learning outcomes. These are like my contract to you, and this is what I promise to teach you, and this is what you should walk away from this class knowing, okay? And so just to go through them, the first one is to describe and correctly apply the scientific method by designing and carrying out controlled experiments, including formulating hypotheses, collecting and analyzing data, proposing conclusions, and communicating them in a proper scientific format. The second one is you should be able to describe and correlate cell structure to function, especially as it relates to metabolism, which is energy conversions, and reproduction, which includes the cell cycle, mitosis, and meiosis. The third one is, given a genetics problem, explain and apply the principles of transmission and molecular genetics, DNA replication, transcription, and translation. The fourth one is describe and correlate the structure and function of organs and organ systems in animals. And the last one is describe and correctly apply the theory of evolution by natural selection to explain adaptation, biological unity, and diversity. So we're going to cover all those things, and hopefully those are the things you will learn. Okay, just to get down to the nitty gritty. Your grade in this class is based on the 5 following things. The first one is an introduction assignment. This is worth 20 points. And literally, this is just how I know you're with me, okay? Because I can't see you face to face, this is how I know who you are. And you're going to write me a letter, and the letter is going to describe some things about you, so I can just know you a little bit. The more unique things you share with me, the easier it is for me to remember who you are, because it's really hard for me to get to know you without meeting you in person. But trust me that I do get to know you eventually, okay? Every week there will be some online quizzes. There is usually an online quiz connected to every lecture video. So you're going to watch a lecture video and then you're going to take an online quiz, okay? There's probably like 1 to 2 of these every week, okay? They're worth 10 points each. Then there are activities and labs. This is kind of taking the place of a lab. Sometimes I ask you to do an experiment. Sometimes I give you the data and you have to analyze it. Sometimes I just ask you to explain some things. There's 1 to 2 of these lab activities every week, and those are worth more points. They're 20 points each, and they're really just you showing me that you can apply the knowledge that you learned in the lecture videos, okay? So the lecture videos ask you some easy questions for the quiz, and then you're going to apply it in a lab or activity. Okay, the fourth thing is you are going to have to write a research paper for this class. I will have that available for you to look at starting on day 1, and you have the whole semester to think about what topic you want and do the research and write it up. It is not due until the very last day. And please don't wait until the very last day to do it, because it takes time. Okay, it doesn't take a whole lot of time, but I would dedicate at least a week in picking a topic, researching the topic, and writing the paper. But you have 18 weeks to do it. I will open that assignment up so you can look at it. There's a list of topics that you have to pick from, and you have to pick one of those topics. You have to do the research, and then you have to write it. I do have a plagiarism and an AI checker. And so I will check to see and make sure that you didn't plagiarize or use AI to write your paper. And if you do, then I'm not going to give you the points for it. Okay. So make sure that it is written in your own words and that you do your own writing. Okay, the last thing is the final exam. That will be available during the last week of school. The last week of school ends on a Wednesday. So you're only going to have 3 days in that last week to take the final exam. Okay, and the final exam covers all the topics over the whole semester. So it is very important that you've taken notes the whole semester. So when you get to the final exam, you're at least familiar with the topics. The questions are not that hard. They're very like big picture questions. And they're just like the big things like, do you know what this is? Or can you explain this? And so, and then that's it. And then the class will be over at that point. Okay, so the grade breakdown is this. So the whole class is going to be worth 720 points. And these are the five things that I just talked to you about. So there's an introduction assignment, it's 20 points. And then we have the online quizzes, and there's going to be a total of 23 of those. So you have 230 points. Then you have labs and activities, which add up to 320 points. You have one research paper, and you have one final exam. Okay, and then so that gives you a total of 720 points. I don't weight any of the grades, and I don't give out any extra credit, and literally those are the points. So however many points you get, that's what you get for the grade. Okay, so 90 to 100% is an A, 80 to 89% is a B, 70, 79% is a C, 60 to 69% is a D, and anything below 59% is an F. Okay, the next thing is DSPS. So this is a service that is provided to you at Woodland Community College. This service is for individuals who have any type of learning disorder. And this includes things like test anxiety or, ADHD, or just, not being able to take notes, or, not able to focus well, or dyslexia. And so if you have any type of learning disability, it is really to your benefit to go talk to the people in DSPS, and then they will give you some resources that will help you. And you also have to let me know that you are in a DSPS program, and you need to let me know how I can accommodate you if you need any accommodations. In the online format, you like the kinds of things that I can do is give you extra time on quizzes or tests, things like that. So you just let me know what your needs are and we'll work together. Okay. Okay. The next topic is late work acceptance. So like I said, all the work is due on Sunday, and then, that's what you get. If you turn any work in after the Sunday that it's due, then you lose 10% each day that it's late, and it only goes down to 50%, lost late penalty. So it is very important that you do the work on time. And like I told you, I'm giving you 7 whole days to get the work done. That only takes about like 4 to 8 hours. And so you have plenty of time. So please do not email me on Sunday and say, hey, I got COVID and I can't do the work. Because the truth is you had that whole week and you could have done it. So I can't give you an extension. Okay, because I already am giving you an extension. Okay. But if something does come up, which sometimes it does, please just still turn in the work, even though you lose some points. 50% is still better than 0% in terms of your grade. So it is still good to turn it in, even if it's late. Okay. Okay. Academic honesty. This is an online class, so I don't see you. And when you're taking quizzes or writing a research paper, I can't see what you're doing and who you're talking to. So I'm trusting you that you're being honest, And I just want to say that please don't cheat. Don't get the answers from another student because you're just cheating yourself. So I'm assuming that we're all going to be honest in this class, okay? And I trust you. Okay, the last thing is withdrawing from this class. So you have until August 30th. Okay, so the class starts August 12th. You have until August 30th to withdraw from the class without it showing up on your transcript at all. Okay, if you want to withdraw after August 30th, you have until, let's see, November 8th to drop the class and receive a W. Okay, so W will show up on your transcript, but that does not affect your GPA. And it's actually no big deal. But if you try to withdraw after November 8th, you are not allowed to, and you're just stuck with whatever grade you end up with, okay? And the grade is the average of whatever work that you've done at that point. Okay, so these last couple pages have the whole class schedule here. This is very important if you are an organized person. If I were you, I would print this out and tape it up somewhere where you're going to do your work. And then you can just check them off. It's kind of like a to-do list and just check it off as you go through the class. Okay. And so, like I said, you are on your own in terms of managing your time. And so we're in week 1 right now. So I just want to highlight week 1, and it tells you what week we're in. It goes down to week 18. This box tells you the dates for that week. So it goes Monday to Sunday, tells you the topics that we're going to be covering. And this tells you all the assignments that you have to do by Sunday. So this is your to-do list all the way here on the right. So the first thing you have to do is an introduction assignment. You're going to write a letter to me and tell me a little bit about yourself. Then you're going to do quiz 1. Quiz 1 is a quiz based on this lecture video that you're watching right now. And I just want to point out that my shirt is navy blue. That's one of the questions. And then you're going to watch the next lecture video, which is going to be about the scientific method. That's quiz 2. And then you're going to do a lab activity about the scientific method where you actually do an experiment. So make sure you look that over and get that going because it takes a couple of days. And you're going to collect some data, and then you're going to write it up, draw a graph, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, and so we go all the way. So here's all the work we're going to do all the way until the end where the class ends December 11th. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. Well, good luck, and please email me if you have any questions. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.